none of us in this room have not had a life that has been easy. Every one of us and that is what life is all about. If all of us had everything going on well, we won't know what life is. There has to be challenges, there has to be joy, there has to be successes, and there has to be failures. Only then you will know the difference between one or the other. In the US, we have 4 seasons. We start with winter, bitterly, bitterly cold. There's only snow everywhere, and all the leaves have fallen. Then comes spring. We see leaves, we see flowers, and everybody's super excited because all the flowers are blooming, everything looks green, and it is beautiful. Then comes summer. It's hot, and we're like, oh my God, it is super hot. We hate the heat. Then comes fall. All the colors change, everything looks beautiful, and we are happy again. So we kind of go through each season appreciating what we have, and also at the same time, not liking what we have. In the cold, when we want to go out, we have to wear a jacket, we have to wear boots, we have to dress up from top to toe, because it's super cold, and we keep on whining. But the next minute when we come back inside, we're all happy again. So our lives are like that. We are happy one moment, we are sad one moment, but as Dr. Kirti said, it's all about attitude. You have to have an attitude to win, and win at no cost. There are lots of times when things are going to take you down. There are going to be times when you're like, I just cannot do this one more day. And you have to say, I believe in I can, I believe in myself, and lift yourselves up and do the next challenge that you have. That is the only thing that helps you in succeed in life is your attitude. That's all you have for yourself. Everybody else can be your champions, but you have to be your own champion. I have to give a lot of credit to not only Lydia ma'am, but this entire team that presented to you today. The hardest, the most difficult thing to do is presenting to your peers. We can go and present to anybody that I want, but if you have a group of people that you know the most, that is going to be the hardest group to present to. So another takeaway I want for each one of you, like your principal ma'am said, is I want you all to start speaking in English today, right now. Talk to each other. It does not matter how wrong you go. They all presented in English and they all did a good job. I'm sure each one of you have had opportunities to present. Don't shy away from it. Don't shy away from it. There are a lot of people in other countries who don't speak good English, but they will speak English. They have to communicate in companies. They come from countries like Germany, France, Russia. They all don't speak good English. In China especially. In China, one of the biggest difficulties is because of the way the language is, it is most difficult to understand Chinese people speaking English. But you know how many, you've all heard, we're all computer science students, have you heard of NVIDIA? The chip company? The person who is the founder of that chip company is a Chinese gentleman. Most successful people in the US are Chinese, people of Chinese origin, because they all work hard, and no matter what, they are able to speak in English, and it does not matter how fluent they are, they will try and they will speak in English. So I want each one of you, if there's one takeaway from today, believe in yourselves and start speaking in English. We talk a lot about confidence. It's very hard to tell you what is confidence and how to gain confidence. The only thing you will realize confidence is by actually doing things. That's the only thing the only way in which you build confidence is by acting. We can read all we want, right? We can read in English, we can see English movies, but if you don't actually talk, then you will not be able to fluently speak. And when you keep talking, you will gain confidence. So the only way to build confidence is by taking action. So it's easy for me to stand here here and say build confidence. I know it is hard. I have gone through my own journey in trying to build confidence and get to where I am today. So I will not undermine what it takes to get there, but all that I would say is you guys all have a bright future. You all have picked a subject that is highly in demand today. We talk a lot about AI, but if you think about it, behind the AI development, we need computer science engineers, we need software engineers, we need people who can write, we need people who can read. So all of you have an opportunity to make a difference. Whether you choose to do it here in Visakhapatnam, you want to do it in Hyderabad, you want to go abroad, each one of you have an equal opportunity to do that. But it takes two things, hard work and attitude, and the willingness to sacrifice certain things in the process of doing that. If you are going to give all your time to social media, then you're not going to get to the journey that you want to build and the life you want to build.